what is your favorite thing to do? Sleep. I like to sleep. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Newest YouTuber on the blog. If I do say so myself. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'm so glad you guys are here. I know this is everyone's first time on this channel, but please do not make it your last. Join the family, hit that subscribe button. You guys will love it here. Trust me, I promise you'll love it here. So hit that subscribe button and join the family. So from the title of this video, you guys can see it's a get to know me video. So I will start by introducing myself. My name is Similolo Asani. I'm a 20-something-year-old navigating life in Canada as a first generation immigrant. So on this channel, I'll share tips and bits of my life, navigating my journey and everything I'm learning. I hope we have a lot of fun on this channel. So I went on my Instagram and asked my followers over there some questions. I told people to ask me questions. I want to do a get to know me video, ask me questions. So in this video, I'm going to be answering all of those questions. I will try to answer as much as I can and as much relevant questions as I got. If you are not following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. It's at similola underscore underscore. It's going to be on the screen. Please follow me on Instagram. So next time I put up a poll like this, you would be able to see it. So I have my laptop in front of me right here and I have all the questions that you guys asked. So I'm going to be going through the questions one after the other and I'm going to be answering the questions. Without further ado, let's get right into answering the questions. The first question I have here is from Oluwatomi and she says, how are you doing? That's a very deep question to be honest, because I thank God. I'm good. I'm good. Life is good. We thank God. So many things have happened. A lot has happened. I've been through so much, but we thank God we are here and we are standing. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm getting better, learning, taking each day as it comes, one day at a time. So yes, thank you a lot to me for asking that question. I am fine. Joshua Photography says, "What's your favorite food?" I will not exactly say I have a favorite food, but I have some things I like to eat. So I like fries. Fries are like my staple. Every time I go to a new, restaurant or something, and there's nothing familiar on the menu, I just get fries. Like I feel like you cannot go wrong with fries. So I like fries, and I like to eat fried rice as well. I like stir fry pasta. What else do I like? I'm not the biggest fan of jollof rice. I prefer fried rice, and I just have a lot of different things I like to eat, different snacks I like to eat. But I won't really say I have one thing that is my favorite food. So the next question is from Amazing Tedru, and she says, "What did you study in your first degree and current course?" So for my first degree, I studied English education. I graduated from University of Lagos, and I studied English education. Well, after that, I went on to work in different roles. With my first degree was in English education, but currently I am doing a program in business systems analysis. Amazing Tej also has another question. She says, would you say you're an introvert or extrovert or you switch between both? I like the ending part of that question because that's it kind of answers it. I switch between both. I won't really say I'm an extrovert because when I go somewhere for the first time, I'm probably not the loudest in the room. But once I become comfortable with people, I'm sure a lot of my friends can attest to this. Once I become comfortable with you, you'll be begging me to keep quiet. So I feel like it depends. It depends on the situation and it also depends on the people I'm with. I could be both, but I'll kind of say I'm in the middle. I'm not really an introvert as per or someone that does not like to talk or someone that does not know how to talk. No. But I have to like be familiar or be comfortable with the people in the room to bring out my extrovert side. So I would say I'm kind of like a mix of both. Okay, so I have the next question, also from Amazing Teju. Shout out to Amazing Teju. You're amazing. The next question says, how do you balance spiritual life, academics, and other aspects? To be honest, it's really not the easiest balancing like multiple priorities, but I feel like in life, especially in this adult life, the earlier we realize that you're always going to have multiple priorities and one does not have to suffer for the other, the better you'll be able to manage it. So you just have to kind of like make time for everything. It's not going to be the easiest, but you have to sometimes you have to sacrifice your sleep, sometimes you have to sacrifice one part for the other. But like you should be able to, depending on what your schedule is like, basically, you just find a way to balance everything. There's really no hard and fast road as to how to balance it, but just you just have to look for how to balance it, because they are all important, they are all priorities. At some point, some might like take more importance, but I really do not, I would not say at any point your or anything else should take more importance than your spiritual life, because that's what like kind of drives every other thing you do. But you just have to find a way to, depending on your schedule, find what works for you and stick with it. Be open and be flexible as well to adjusting it to accommodate your new needs. And also pray for grace, pray for strength. There are so many things that we do that, looking back, you'll be like, how was I able to even like survive or like navigate all of these things? But it was just the help of God and the grace of God. So yeah, somehow we just find a way to balance everything. I know the things I prioritize. So I know certain times of the day I, use it for my prayer, my Bible study, and all of that. And then other times of the day I use it for these other things. So it depends. You also need to know what time of the day you are more productive. If you're a morning person, if you rather stay up late. So like someone like me, I would rather stay up late, get things done, and then wake up late than wake up super early in the day to get things done. I don't really like to wake up very early, right? So you just have to like know yourself, know what your schedule is like, and I'm sure you'll be fine. You'll find a way to balance all of your priorities and all of the things that you need to do. So the next question says, what is your favorite thing to do? Sleep. I know it sounds like very silly, but I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, that's my favorite attitude. I like to rest. Like every opportunity to rest, I take it because I'm like, come on, cannot I cannot come and be stressed. I don't want to get to a point where I will now break down. So yeah, just rest as much as you can. My favorite thing to do is probably sleep and watch YouTube. Like I enjoy watching YouTube a lot. YouTube is like my safe space. I like to watch YouTube a lot, and I like to read. Yeah, I like to read too as well. But my favorite thing to do is probably to sleep. The next two questions. The first one is from Tomi Okote, and she says, "Has it been?" And the next question after that is kind of similar, so I would answer both together. And that's from Kivalisha, and she says, "How are you finding living in Canada?" And our question has a part two. It says, "Has it affected any of your friendships or relationships?" So let me answer the first part of how's it been, how you find it living in Canada. To be honest, it's been a mix of both. There's been the good, there's been the bad as well. There's been the part of having to adjust, having to learn so many new things, culture shocks, adjusting to the weather, job hunting, just getting used to life in a new place, which I believe is it's not just about Canada. It's just about moving to a new place. If you are moving to a new place as an adult, you are living life as you know it, and moving to a new place. So had to learn so much. I've do so much adjusting and do so much adulting. Like I always joke to my friends that it's after I moved to Canada that my adult life started, because now I have to be fully responsible for myself in every way. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. But it's nice. I'm finding it nice. I'm getting to meet more people. I'm starting to build like a community now, and yeah, I'm just learning to you know enjoy the all of the good that comes with it. The shaggy part is also there as well, but like you know it's been nice, to be honest. I would say it's been more nice than unnice. So there's two sides to the coin. Definitely, I cannot dispute that. But I've just been trying to focus more on the good and get used to it, and also giving myself time. I try not to put myself under any form of pressure. So I'm also giving myself time to. I know it does get better with time. Everything gets better with time. So I'm giving myself time to fully adjust, achieve all the things I want to do, and taking it easy on myself as well, learning new things, and yeah, just being open to learning from people that have been here for longer, and even some people that have come after me. There's nothing like seniority. I came here before you. Even someone that came after you can have some information that you don't have. So I'm just open to that, open to learning, and yeah, it's been good. How am I finding it? It's different. It's very different from what I'm used to from life back home in Nigeria, but I mean, it's broadening my horizon, my experiences, the way I view the world. know, the way I see people, things are changing. So yeah, I'm learning so much, and it's been great so far. So the next question I'm going to be answering is part two of Kivalisha's question, and it says, how are you finding living in Canada? Has it affected any of your friendships or relationships? I'm going to be answering the part two of the question. To be honest, I won't really say it has affected any of my friendships, and I am super grateful for my friends, like my actual friends. My friends are very amazing people. We are people that, very mature. We understand how adult friendships, navigating adult friendships can be. We understand the concept of, understanding the season that your friends are and giving them grace. First, for most of my friends in Nigeria and a couple of my friends in the UK, we have like a 5 hour time zone difference. So that alone is a serious issue, right? But it has not really affected our friendships in any way. Like when I, probably reply their messages late, I'm not able to get on calls with them in real time. They just understand and they just give me that grace that, okay, this is the season she's in. And also, like when I just came in, then still trying to get used to the weather because I came in the thick of winter. Oh my god. I was still trying to get used to the weather. I was trying to get a job, trying to get an apartment. There was a lot going on with me at that period. A lot of things were going on with me at that period. So my friends really understood that, and they, understood that so many things were going on with me. And usually I'm that girl that I'm always there for my friends. Like I'm always there checking up and doing all of that. But at that time, it kind of slowed down a bit. But I am super grateful that my friends, they understood. They knew that, oh, okay, this is what is going on. And I think it's just like a general knowledge thing that we should have, that adult friendships are a lot more different in terms of navigating it than when you guys are teenagers. Now, some of them are married, some of them have kids, some of them have commitments. I have a couple, some of my friends that we might not like talk to each other in like 1 month, or like we might not have, when I say we might not talk to each other now, we might not have like a phone conversation in like a month. And then when we are catching up, we're talking for like 5 hours straight, we're talking for like 4 hours straight. But they know I'll always still be there. You can always drop me a message if they need anything that I can assist with. I would always, do that. So it's just understanding like the seasons your friends are in, understanding the kind of commitment they have, and just finding a way to make it work, not holding grudges against them that, oh, okay, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. So yeah, for me personally, it has not really affected my friendships or my relationships. There have been one or two friendships that have kind of gotten strained, but I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, let's move on to the next question. Also from Amazing Teju says, how do you handle conflict in friendship and relationships? To be honest, I feel like in this adult life, the first thing you have to realize in handling conflict is that you are adults, you are no longer kids. So some things that you would have probably done as teenagers, or the way you would have handled some things as teenagers, you can't do it as adults, because like there are some things that you're just like, "Come on, you are too old to be acting like children and like doing these things." But I think of communication is very important. Like if you feel like, oh, your friend is something, instead of like, guys, people cannot read your minds, okay? People cannot read your mind. So if you don't speak up about, oh, I don't like this thing that happened, especially if you still value the friendship. If you don't value the friendship, okay, all well and good. You guys can just do silent treatment and then let the friendship die away or just drift apart. But I think communication is like the most important part. Oh, you did this, you said this, oh, I don't like this. The other person might, have a way to explain what they meant. Probably was over text, maybe it was a miscommunication, maybe the person was just having a hard time and all of that. So I feel like communication is very important. But to be honest, I'm not going to lie to you people. I don't think I've had so many situations where we had to like undo serious conflicts in my friendships and relationships. Like I said, my friends are very amazing people. And yeah, we don't really have too much conflict like that. Sometimes you just, oh, this one, makes sense. I don't like what you do, no do this, no do that, and that's the end. Sometimes it even ends in like banter, and we know that we're good. But personally, I'm a very unproblematic person, and most of my friends are unproblematic people, so we really don't have too many conflicts to be settling. But I think communication is also important, and also probably if you guys have like other friends or like other bonds, like brothers or sisters or something, like just somebody that can kind of like mediate and give an unbiased opinion or an unbiased judgment based on what happened. So I think that could also help. So yes, I think that's the last like serious question I got. I have some other funny questions that I got. Someone says, can you sponsor me to Canada? Jesus will sponsor all of us. That's all I'll say. Then someone else says, So for all these funny questions, I'm not going to mention their names. I will use Oruko to Bowon Lashiri. I will use name to cover their secrets. So I will not mention their names. The other person says, what's your biggest advice for someone looking to be like you when he grows up? Be like who? Me? Jesus. I'm still figuring out a lot of the part of my life, and I miss if I always be like some people when they grow up. So I don't have an answer to that question. And then my friend, my other friend, this is one of my friends actually, but I'll not mention her name. She says, do you have any single male friend in Canada looking for a wife in Nigeria? Like, you guys is my friends. Like all these funny questions are from like my actual friends. These are the kind of banters and jokes that we make. Anyway, if you're my male friend in Canada, you're looking for a wife in Nigeria, drop a comment. Let's see what we can do, because you can see the kind of questions people are asking me. And another funny question I got was, when will you marry my guy? The person that asked me this question, you have to come and see me in camera. Anyways, now I've come to the end of this video. I've answered all of the questions that I got. I actually had so much fun filming this video. I would probably do, more pose, ask me question kind of videos in the coming days. Thank you guys so much for watching till this point. I'm so glad you made it till this point. Please don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, subscribe, join the family, turn on your notifications so that when I drop my next video, you're notified and you can always watch it. So please join the family. It's a growing family. We're trying to grow this family. Okay, let's grow this family together. So subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Similola underscore underscore, and on TikTok, the same Similola underscore underscore. So if you have any other opinion, any other question to any of the questions I was asked, drop a comment. I will be in the comment section and we can continue the conversation from there. You guys should also let me know what kind of videos you like me to record, what kind of videos you like me to film and post on this channel. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you once again for watching. Bye guys.